So you say this happened in '91. So at that time, you were doing music, or you weren't doing music? It was just straight.
It was it was streets. It was bricks on mine back then. You know, Fort Worth was really it was the murder capital of the USA. So I was part of the reason. Not like I was a tough guy. I was just out in the street. You know.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. Know what time it is.
So we have people say all different Dallas, North Dallas, West Dallas. There's all spectacle of how you got shot and what happened to you. Can you walk us through that time?
Yeah, I played hard in the street. You know, so I got a partner. Really, for real, I know I probably shouldn't say. I got a partner that's probably in this corner laughing hard as hell right now because he play all day. But I play hard in the street, so I guess somebody wanted me. You know, they wanted retaliation or whatever. So I got shot with a 12 gauge. You know, right here, it's in the back of the neck. So never really found out who did it. There was a lot of people campaigning and got elected. You know, but. You know, that was then, you know, I made it.
So you say this happened in '91. So at that time, you were doing music, or you weren't doing music? It was just straight.
It was streets. It was bricks on mine back then. You know, Fort Worth was really it was the murder capital of the USA. So I was part of the reason. Not like I was a tough guy. I was just out in the street, you know, getting it in and hustling and stuff like that, you know.
So what part of Fort Worth were you at? Like, what part of Fort Worth did you reside in at that time?
When we first came down, we went to Forest Hill. So then it was Poly. And then as I got older and started with my hustling, I had an auntie that stayed on the south side. So I fell in love with the south side and they fell in love with me back. So I stumped hoes in Hattie and Tucker. Shout out to Hattie and Tucker, south side, you know what I mean? So I also played, you know, I played a lot of mill apartments over there too, you know, but, you know, so I don't know, man. I like to say, man, that, you know, I've been just through Fort Worth, you know what I mean? That's why I never really have problems. Like, I go anywhere and I really don't run into those type of problems because I play fair with everybody. Ain't nobody really going to Como like that, 'cause, you know, they play hard out there, you know, but, right. You know, shout out to Oof, but, yeah, so, you know, my past pretty much ran, you know, everywhere.
Right. And so in '91, you know, you stopped through the streets, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, again, from us, we always hear Fort Worth known as Murder Worth.
Right, for sure.
Did it have that moniker back then, or was it just now? Were you seeing it real time, like what was going on to get that reputation?
It was in the making. That's how it all came to be, you know. It was during those times that moniker was, that's how it came about. So, and we didn't look at it like this Murder Worth, so we gonna do this. We were just doing this and then it became Murder Worth. You know?
Right.
So, yeah.
So how bad was it? If you would have, like now that you're grown, you know what I'm saying? Like when you look at it, like how bad was it?
You know, I tell the truth, man. To me, I only been out, you know, I haven't been out that long, but just the stuff I see, you know, that's happening now, I think it's worse now than then. It's just that back then, we were killing each other, right? And getting away with it. Now, you really don't get a lot of people killing people. You just get a lot of murder charges, you know? So, meaning it's been happening, but now they're getting caught. So people, you know, seeing it now, you know what I mean? So I think I would have to say it's worse now, man, because there's no regard for life, man, with some of these guys, you know. It's like, I don't even know what they killing for, you know? So they just killing.
Totally out of hand, man, not for real. Now, the one thing I want to ask you, you said in '95 is when you started taking the music real serious?
I did.
Okay, so, you know, what was it that made you say, man, I'm gonna actually start taking the music serious from '91 to '95? I know you get shot. What did that make you say, man, I got to do something different?
Nah,
or it was like, nah, I'm still doing what I'm doing, but I'm just doing this with the music?
Well, No. You know how some people get shot and they have a come to Jesus moment. I didn't have that. I got shot and I just wanted to shoot who shot me. So I have one of my partners, you know, that was like my second mentor in my life, named Heavy. He was like, man, let me put some money behind you and take this music serious. And he did. You know, he was in the game too at the time. And so he put the money behind me and just, you know, was like, hey, let's push this way. You know, I wanted to do music, but, you know, I was just doing other stuff. But so that's what really made me tee it off. He put the money behind. I had caught attempted murder, 2 attempted murders, I think. And so I had like $200,000 worth of bond, and he made all of them. Yeah, even, you know, so, and then when he did that, gave me a place to stay, put me back in another Z28 with Dayton, so I'm like, yeah, come on, let's do it, you know. Then for real, I lost my mind. I went to jail for like 8 months on attempted murder. Then I got out trying to jump in the game, and I realized, damn, I ain't even good no more. You know, I couldn't even sell dope. He gave me half a brick. I kept it for like a week. Had to give it back, you know, so I'm like, let me try rapping.
So, do you recall the first song you made when he put the money into you? Was it good? Was it like, what was the song?
It was called Gangsta Black. And I don't know how good it was compared to now, because these guys are so skilled now, man. Some of these rappers are so good. I look back at the old stuff, and it has this place because it was, you know, I look at like classic music, but I can't say how good or bad it was. Back then, I think I was better than probably some of the people that was up then, you know.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just a real life street star.